welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be about my fall TBR. I was going to do just like a September TBR, and then like when October came, do just a regular October TBR, but I couldn't figure out what books to read for what month, so putting them together, and it's going to be my fall TBR. I have a lot of books on this TBR. I don't actually know how many, but I'm a mood reader, so I just grabbed kind of a bunch of books that I feel like it feels like the fall vibe, and we're just gonna see which ones I end up picking to read. I have, let me actually count. I have about 20 books on my fall TBR, and I have 2 months, which means if I want to read all of them, I have to read 10 books a month. That's not happening. I'll probably end up reading like 2 or 3 a month, but it's okay. I can always read them either next fall, or if I just say whatever, I can end up reading it into November, December. Well, no, probably not. December, like November, December, I'm probably going to be reading more Christmas vibe books, but it's fine. I'll end up reading them still eventually. So, anyways, let me stop yapping, and let's just get into the books that I want to read this fall. Hey guys, so Editor Angeli here. I did just want to give a quick disclaimer before we continued into this video that a lot of these books I don't know the description of, so you're gonna see me try to describe what the book's about, and I'm just gonna have no clue. Okay. Just want to get that disclaimer. Also, I yap a lot, so just be prepared, okay? Just be prepared. Hope you enjoy the rest of the video though. Okay, so to start off, I have The 7-Year Slip, which is the one I'm currently reading, but by the time this video comes out, I'm most likely done with this already. But it is literally August 31st, so the last day of August, which means I know technically like summer ends middle of September, but it's really getting cold kind of where I live, so it's fall. Anyways, so I'm gonna finish this, so I guess they'll count for my TBR, I guess. So I mean, if this counts, then it's 21. But at the same time, it doesn't count because I'm already almost done with it. Like, look at that. I only need this amount of pages left, so. Anyways, there's that one. So I have 2 books on my TBR that I don't actually currently have physical, but it is Fall I Want. Can you see that? I'll put it up here. It's Fall I Want by Lyra Parrish. Sorry, I'm not good with names, but it just looks very cozy, very fall. Don't really know what it's about, but like, just look at the cover. It's just so pretty and so fall. So there's that one. So I definitely need to go buy that, but that's one. I'll buy it when I'm actually gonna read it. Then the second one that I don't have physical is If It Makes You Happy by Julie Olivia. I'll put it up here as well. And first, I love the dog. Like, it's so cute. And I've never watched Gilmore Girls. Listen, I know I want to watch it. I'm just not very good with TV shows. Like, I lose, like, I don't know. I just can't watch TV shows. But I do want to try to watch it this fall, because it's like a staple, you know? So I feel like I need to. But I think the author has said that this gives like Gilmore Girls vibes, so yeah. So I'm definitely gonna watch it, but I also want to read it because it just looks like, it looks so cozy. Again, like, what can I say? And I don't know. Like, I feel like I see the cover and it just screams fall to me, you know? Yeah. Anyways, that's the third, I guess, technically. And then a book I also really want to read is the Harry Potter series. So I currently own the first 5. I still need to buy the other two, but I've never read the Harry Potter series, but I am like a big Harry Potter fan. And before you come at me, I can be a huge Harry Potter fan without reading the books, okay? Anyone can be a huge Harry Potter fan, whether they've only seen the movies, or only read the books, or have done both, okay? Anyways, so I know I've read the first one. I've read the first one 2 times, actually. One time in elementary school, in, I want to say 5th grade, and then also one time a couple years ago, like when I was traveling. I think I was traveling to like Florida, I think. But that was like before I was into reading, so I've never really actually read the books, and I don't really remember the first one that well. So I'm just gonna read them all again. Well, this one again, and then I'll just read the other 6. But I also want to, like, once I finish one, I want to watch the movie like immediately after, so then I can like compare the two and be like, okay, like what did they take out? What did they leave in? Like what did they change? Like, you know? And I've seen the movies a bunch of times, but like it doesn't hurt to watch them again, you know? Like, it's just, love Harry Potter. I don't support the author, but I love the series itself. So let's put that out there right now. Anyway, so yeah, I want to read that. The fact that there's 7 books, I don't think I'll get through all of them this fall, but I feel like Harry Potter gives fall/Christmas vibes, so it's okay. I can read them going into Christmas time, because it's both. And another one I want to read is The Guest List by Lucy Foley. This is more of a like thriller, I think is what it is. And I've never really read thriller books. I mean, is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder technically thriller? I know it's like mystery. I don't know. I'm not very good with placing genres to what book, but it's okay. Anyways, so I picked this up one time at a thrift store, and I have also heard good things about her, like her books and stuff. So yeah, that's another one I wanted to read this fall. This one would definitely need to be read September, October. This one cannot go into Christmas. Like, imagine me like reading this with Christmas lights on, Christmas tree, presents. Like, no, it's not gonna work. I'm not really sure what this is about. I know that there's like a wedding on an island, right? And there's like a murder that takes place, I think. And they're trying to figure out the murder, so it's like a mystery as well. But yeah, so that's another one on my fall TBR. And these next 2 are part of a series that I've already read the first one, I want to say a year ago, maybe. And I kind of remember the first one, but I'll definitely need like a recap before going into these 2. But I would definitely like look it up beforehand. But I want to continue the series of the A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. There we go. I have the other 2, and I've just never continued it. These are also like mystery, I think, thriller vibes. So yeah, I want to continue the series with these 2. I know that this whole series, like in general, has a lot of good reviews to it. I don't remember which one people say they're like the best, but I want to continue it anyways. So there's those 2. Next on my TBR, I want to read Caraval. I've had this on my TBR, like on my TBR cart for so long. Like, it's just always been there and I just never picked it up. And it's like, I don't know why, because I definitely want to pick it up. Like, it's just, I've heard so many good things about this, I know that there's 2 more in the series. This one's basically about like, I know it's like a game, like a carnival that like, hold on. Ooh, there's a map. I love when books have maps. Anyways, not the point right now, not the point. So, there's a competition, romance book, obviously. And I know it's like carnival themed, it gives you like carnival vibes. Yeah, I have a bad habit of not knowing what books are about. It's like, I'll know what they're about, obviously, when I buy them, because I bought them for a reason, and then I forget. But they're on my TBR, which means I want to read them at one point. So, yeah, this Carnival. Oh, also I realized I never said what these 2 were about. You guys probably know already. You guys probably read them. But this whole series is about Pip, who lives in this town. I don't remember where they live. Like, I don't remember what the town, like what the city is. But there's a girl that gets murdered, and no one knows, like, how, why, like, no one knows anything. So basically, it's just Pip trying to solve the murder, and then also, like, another guy dies, and she's just basically trying to figure out a whole mystery on why both of these people are dead. And she gets the help of someone else, which his name is Ravi. So they both are basically trying to solve these murders, basically. And I remember there was a scene in the first one that as I was reading it, it was at nighttime and I was so scared. My heart was like racing, it was scary to read at night, but it's okay. Anyways, the next one I want to read is The Boyfriend by Frida McFadden. I know this one's like a murder happens, right? Okay, wait, nope. Can't scratch that. I remember what this is about now. This one is about this girl named Sydney who lives in New York, and she like meets this guy who like she thinks is like the man of her dreams. Like she just like loves this dude and whatever. But then there's like a series of murders that keeps happening in her city, and there's like a rumor, I think, or something, that like every time these girls are killed, it's by the guy that they're dating at the moment. So it's basically like the guy dates them before killing them, basically. And so she basically gets freaked out, like, oh my god, like, is this man the murderer? Like, is he gonna kill me next? Blah, blah, blah. But then at the same time, she's like, I'm in love with him, he's the man of my dreams, blah, 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 you know? So basically, she's just trying to figure out, like, is he good, or is he gonna murder her? And I guess I'll find out at the end of this, if she either ends up getting killed, or they live happily ever after. I don't know, but we'll find out. And I've also heard a lot of good things about her. And I know that there's other books about her as well, that are like mystery, thriller kind of books, I think. Like, there's like these 4 on the back right here. And I definitely want to read more of her books. But we're going to start with this one first, because I already have this one, and we'll just go from there. We'll just see if I end up liking her writing and stuff, which I feel like I will, because I've heard a lot of good things about her. So there's that one. Another one I want to read this fall is Phantasma by Kaylee Smith. I've heard so many good things about this book, and I've wanted to read this book for so long now, and I just recently got it, like, physical in my book shopping video, which if you haven't seen yet, I'll link it in the description. So yeah, I finally got it, and I want to read it. This one is probably gonna be a definite reading this fall. Like, out of all of these books, I feel like it's this one that's definitely gonna get read, and then Caraval is like higher on my list of definitely want to read. as well as Harry Potter. So I feel like those three are gonna be ones that are definitely gonna be read, and then the other ones are kind of more like a mood read, you know? This one is about, I think it's like a game that's happening, but like the main character's sister like can die or something. So she's like, she needs to win this game to save her sister. Something like that. I don't know. But I have heard it's very good. So I want to read this one and the next one in the series, which is, I think it's called Enchantra, if I'm correct. But yeah, so that one is a definite gonna be reading this fall, because I mean, I need to, come on. And also this is just giving fall vibes, like look at that, fall. Anyways, another one that I want to read this fall that might end up being read this fall, might not, we'll see how I feel, is The Spell Shop by Sarah Beth Durst. And there's a second book. Actually, I think they're standalones, but in a series, you know? Kind of like how, like, what's it called? The off-campus series, like they're standalones, but in a series, they're like connected, you know what I mean? Yeah. So that's what this is. And also, look at the edges. Beautiful. It's like magic equals fall vibes, you know? I don't know. I have no clue what this one's about. I think at the store I saw this book cover. I just immediately bought it without actually knowing what the back's about. Because I saw Spell Shop. I also saw the cat. Was it a cat? Yep, a cat with wings. In this like cottage. And I said, I'm sold. So, yeah, this one, I feel like if I miss this one this fall, like it's not gonna kill me. Like I can wait a little bit to read it. I don't feel like it needs to be in the fall, you know? So yeah, there's that one. These next two are also in the series. So I have, actually, I think every single one of these is in a series. This next one I also have 2 of them, and I think that's it. I'm not sure if there's a third one or not. I'll check. But it's A Fellowship of Bakers and Magic, and as well as A Fellowship of Librarians and Dragons. I tried to read this one a little bit ago, but as I was reading, it was giving me more like fall vibes, not summer vibes, and I couldn't really get into it knowing the fact that it was summer. So I kind of soft DNF'd it, because I'm definitely going to pick it up again, and then I have the second one, you know? So there's these two. These two are just like magic, baking, you know? I don't know. But when I bought these, it was like buy one, get one 50% off. And then I loved the covers of both of them. And then like baking, magic, dragons, you know? It's just perfect. So there's these two that I want to read this fall. But if I end up not reading it this fall, like the last one, not the end of the world, you know? Like I'll get to it eventually. Okay, so down to the last two. I want to read Bride by Ali Hazelwood. I have also had this one on my TBR for so long now. Like, I think I bought it when it came out, and I just haven't read it yet. Like, it's werewolves, vampires, like, romance, like, what more can I ask for? And it's Ali Hazelwood, which I've read, which ones have I read? I gotta look at my bookshelf. I've read The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood, and I loved that one. So I'm like, vampires and werewolves, count me in. And Ali Hazelwood, count me in. You know? This also kind of reminds me of like Twilight, you know, like romance, vampires, werewolves, so. And I love the movies of that, so yeah. I want to read Bride. And the last one is The Cinnamon Bun Bookstore by Laurie Gilmore. I've read The Pumpkin Spice Cafe by her, and I have to say, like, it wasn't my favorite. Like, it was a good book. Like, it was pretty fast paced. Like, it was a cute book. And this one is giving me more fall vibes as well. Since I've already read the first one, I'm not gonna reread it. But this one's basically like a small town romance that has spice. Like, you won't think it has spice based on this cover, but they are spicy. And this one follows, so they're all in a series, but they're also standalones. So you don't really need to read all of them if you don't want to. But this one follows Hazel, which she's the one that owns the bookstore, and then Noah, who's like the fisherman of the town. And their town is called Dream Harbor as well. Maybe this one has a map, because I know the Pumpkin Spice Cafe had a map. Let me see if this one does as well. Oh, there is a playlist. Oh, Taylor Swift's in here. Gracie Abrams, Sabrina Carpenter. Okay, anyways, oh, this one doesn't have a map. The Pumpkin Spice Cafe had a map, and with the map, it like shows you where every single store is on the map, and like the city hall, like literally everything in this small town. And also, like, every single building in the small town has a book. So like there's like the Cinnamon Bun bookstore. The Pumpkin Spice Cafe is the cafe of the town. There is a Christmas tree farm. There's the Strawberry Patch Pancake House. Like, there's just a bunch, right? So this one is the second of it. And like, I don't know if the camera picks it up, but the cover kind of like glistens. I don't think it's picking it up. But there's like leaves falling from the tree, and it like, when you go like that, it's shiny. But anyways, so that is my whole fall TBR. We'll see which ones I end up reading and which ones I don't end up reading. Because like I said in the beginning of this video, I am a mood reader. So we'll just see which ones I end up reading this fall. But there are definitely ones like in this list that I definitely want to get to. So yeah. Anyways, leave a like. Let me know which ones, like I said before, which ones you want like specifically to be a video, because I can definitely make like a reading vlog on it. Anytime I finish a book as well, I leave a review on Fable and Goodreads and my Instagram. So I leave a review on 3 different things. Oh, also on TikTok. So 4. So if you want, you can follow any of them, and you will be able to see my review on them before like a video comes out, because my video is always slower than my review, but that's fine. Yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like, make sure you subscribe, why not? It's free, but yeah, thank you guys for watching again, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.